Hello, my friend. Welcome back to What's Up in Makeup. We have, as usual, lots of interesting things to talk about today, including the return of Tessica Brown. If you remember her, she went viral for an awful mishap with some Gorilla Glue. She's got a product launch for you. We're going to talk about that. Along with that, we have a new way that a brand, it's a celebrity-backed brand, is trying to get you to buy their skincare line, and they want your DNA in order to do it. We'll get into it. And then finally, in top news, we're going to be talking about a new branch of dermatology. At least it sounds new to me. It's called Psychodermatology, where they're using your psyche to help you with your skin. I don't know, lots of stuff along with all the product releases that launched this week. We got a lot to talk about. Hang tight, we're getting into it right now. It's hard for me to believe that it's been about 5 months since Tessica Brown went viral for trying to substitute her hairspray for Gorilla Glue. It seems like it was so much longer ago than just the beginning of 2021. The whole world seemed to be watching Tessica and what was happening with her hair. She was being accused of putting the Gorilla Glue in her hair on purpose. She was also being accused of trying to sue Gorilla Glue. She vehemently denies both of those claims.
I'm not that person y'all trying to make me out to be. I'm not that person. I'm not this whole Gorilla Glue girl. My name is Tessica Brown. Call me. I'll talk to you. I'll let you know exactly who I am. The reason I took it to social media because I didn't know what else to do. And I know somebody out there could have told me something.
Yeah.
I didn't think for 1 second when I got up the next morning, it was gonna be everywhere. I'm usually the person that I don't care, what people say. I just move at my own pace. I don't care what people say, but it's just getting to the point where, people are on TV saying stuff about me. You don't even know me. Yeah. Like if you knew me, you wouldn't say half the stuff they're saying if they knew me.
And you reached out for help.
It
wasn't about attention, it was for advice.
Again, it never was for this. And then somebody said, oh, well, she sprayed it in our head on purpose just to get to here. Who in their right mind would have just said, oh, well, let me just spray this in my head and, I'm gonna become famous overnight? Never. Right. Listen, and the inside of my head is like, little radiance. Just, who would want that? Who would want that? I needed somebody to tell me how to take this off. That's all it was.
Do you regret posting it?
Definitely.
Wow.
Definitely. So, I told my son today, I wish I could just,
wow.
Go back. Yeah, because I'm over it. I'm over it.
Are you feeling anything physically? Like, did the doctor say that this can hurt you anyway, as far as like
all I get is extreme headache. Wow. And they said by the time I get it all out or cut it all off, I may have scalp damage. And in some parts of my hair might not even grow back.
So there were some reports, or according to TMZ, you hired an attorney and are weighing your legal options against Gorilla Glue. Is that true?
No, I've never ever said that.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know where all of this is coming from, because at this point, everybody's saying it. Like,
girl.
Yeah.
But you do somewhat have a platform now. Have you been thinking about ways to use that, or after all of the situation is handled?
No, like, again, in my inbox, it's a lot of people. Please do promos. Please do promos. Again, I don't want to do none of that because I feel like they're going to say, this is why she did this.
While all of this was happening, celebrities were reaching out to Tessica to support her, including Beyonce's hairstylist. His name is Neil Farina, and he offered to give Tessica a wig when she was able to get the glue out of her hair, or if they had to cut it out. And she declined that. She declined a lot of help, a lot of free things. She declined a lot of sponsorships and things to talk about on her platform because she just didn't feel right about it. She didn't want to be accused of just doing this in order to make money, which I found very admirable. But at the same time, we do live in a capitalist society, and when you have that many eyes on you and people asking you for things, people willing to support you, for me personally, I don't see a problem with that. And with that being said, Tessica is launching a hair care line. In fact, she's already launched it. It is called Forever Hair. Love that. It includes 2 products right now, a hairspray and some hair growth drops. All products are priced under $20 each. The products were created by Tessica in collaboration with hair care professionals and are designed to give hold, but also address hair loss and damage. Soon to be launched is an edge control gel. Tessica wants it to be perfect. She said that she's had some trouble with edge control gel in the past with being either too greasy or leaving like a white residue on the hair, so she wants to make sure that it's perfect before that gets launched. She's also talking about selling shampoos, detanglers, and bonnets, which I love for her. There are some recent photos and videos on her Instagram where her hair looks amazing. I definitely recommend checking out her Instagram to see kind of her progress and how her hair looks now. It is absolutely beautiful. And like I said earlier, I truly believe that if you want to create a product, you should do that and sell it. No one is forcing anybody to buy these products. If you don't want to buy it, you shouldn't buy it. But if you do, you should. I don't see any harm in putting products out there to sell. I really don't. Even if she's capitalizing off of the mishap, that doesn't bother me personally at all. I am very happy for her, and I hope her business is a huge success. This next story, I have to admit, I don't really understand 100%, but you may, so maybe you can help me out in the collective brain in the comments down below. It has to do with NFTs. I just know that it's like kind of like digital art that you can buy online. Usually it's super expensive. People are turning like old YouTube videos and old photos that went viral into NFTs, and people are buying them for hundreds of thousands of dollars. But other than that, I don't know what the purpose is. I don't know what the end game is with NFTs. I don't quite get it. But why we're talking about it in What's Up in Makeup is there are 2 cosmetic companies that have started doing NFTs. Let's first talk about Givenchy. They launched 1,952 limited edition copies of animated portraits by Amar Singh titled Pride for Pride Month. Givenchy explained that the portraits were designed to represent diversity, self-affirmation, and the fight for equal rights. I couldn't find the exact cost for the NFTs, but all of the proceeds from the sale go to a Paris-based LGBTQ+ youth affirmation movement to help break the isolation of young people and fight against LGBT phobias. In a much smaller way, e.l.f. also released some NFTs. I personally like Givenchy's approach a little bit better, but you'll have to tell me what you think. They created 3 NFTs, which they named NELFTs. NELFTs. For a collection they called Dipped in Gold #Crypto Cosmetics Collection. They created 3 different NFTs for 3 different products: the Poreless Putty Primer, the 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and the Ride or Die Lip Balm. They only made 3 of each, and they only charged $9 a piece for them, which is what the physical product would have cost. So I'm wondering, like, what was the point? I just don't really get it. The chief marketing officer over at e.l.f. Beauty said, quote, "We're thrilled to introduce the first, and what we plan will be a series of crypto cosmetics." So maybe they were just testing the waters. I don't know, but I think Givenchy, like with the whole donation thing, that sits right with me, where e.l.f. is just kind of like, well, what was the point? You know, I don't know. I don't get all this stuff. Let me know what you think. We have an update for you on Kylie Cosmetics. We've been kind of tracking what's happening with the Kylie Cosmetics rebrand. There are some new posts on the Kylie Cosmetics Instagram. One thing we predicted was that the Dripping Lips logo would be no more because it was kind of a ripoff of Lotta Haggerty, in my opinion, but it seems like the Dripping Lips aren't going anywhere. There are going to be reformulated lip kits. There's 37 colorways there. They also sneaked a new high gloss in 30 shades, individual liquid lipsticks 32 shades, and gel eyeliners in 15 shades. Are you excited about the Kylie rebrand? I can't say I'm that excited. I don't know. Maybe it's because I just don't have that much passion for the brand. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. Is this something you're excited about? In the first of two celebrity skincare lines this week, we're going to be talking about Gabrielle Union and Dwyane Wade, who announced their new baby care line called Proudly. On their Instagram, they say, quote, "An everyday baby care line created specifically for our littlest loves with melanated skin tones from the first truly diverse representative baby products company founded by Gabrielle Union and Dwyane Wade." The second post says, quote, "Proudly, where we are unapologetically passionate about creating everyday baby products for children of color." Right now, there is just a landing page for the website, and you can put in your email address and they'll send you updates on when products will be available. So congratulations to Gabrielle and Dwyane. I wish you all the best of luck with your brand. I've been following them on TikTok. They are such a sweet family, and I wish them all the best. All right, this is the weird one. This is the DNA one. Let's talk about it. Actress Vanessa Hudgens and singer Madison Beer have launched a skincare line in collaboration with dermatologist Karen Kaga. But this isn't just any skincare line. This is the 23andMe of skincare lines. This is the Ancestry.com of skincare lines. They want you to pay $95 to do a cheek swab of your DNA, send it in, and they will give you a printout of your DNA makeup that will tell you what your skin type is and what different skin concerns you may be more susceptible to. There are 7 factors analyzed: hyperpigmentation, collagen quality, skin elasticity, sun protection, antioxidant protection, skin sensitivity, and glycation, which was too complex for me to explain here, but I will put some information in the description box. If you're not into the DNA test, you can buy products directly off their website. Prices range from $20 to $30. And I don't know about this. I feel like I don't need a DNA test to tell me the things that I need in skincare. I can see where people might be curious about it. Like maybe, it kind of is validation somehow, but it's like, why can't I just look in the mirror and see the issues that I have? Like, it's like, I kind of, I feel like that stuff's already visible and you don't need to pay $95 to find that out. But I give them credit for originality and for trying to do something different, trying to do something new. I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments. I'm very skeptical. Did you ever think that you were having issues with your skin because of things that were happening in your mind? If so, psychodermatology may be something you want to look into. According to an article in Allure, quote, "Psychodermatology centers around the same basic premise as dermatology of addressing skin concerns, but there's also a mental health aspect involved that's largely focused on stress and anxiety." They claim that psychodermatology can be used to help address psoriasis, eczema, hyperhidrosis, and alopecia, and the benefits can go beyond that to even more common worries like acne and age-related concerns. So you're telling me that if I go through therapy, I can stop my skin from aging? I don't know. Maybe I'm just taking it a little further than So this is what they do. Along with dermatology, they add other strategies as needed, including interpersonal therapy, cognitive behavior therapy, hypnosis, as well as recommendations for sleep hygiene and mind-body practices like meditation and yoga. And if it's appropriate, they may also prescribe psychological medications such as serotonin reuptake inhibitors. I have no idea what those are, but I can kind of make a guess. If the patient exhibits symptoms of depression, and that could be a contributing factor to the state of their skin as well. There's a lot more to this. It was a really, really long article. I will link it down below if you want to read it in full. I mean, I do very strongly believe that our mind can make things happen in our body. If you've ever had an upset stomach for being nervous, then you know that your mind can cause physical reactions. I know some people say that they get more acne when they're stressed. So I do think that there's something to this. I just hope that they're not taking it further than what is medically applicable. And overall, I just hope that they aren't using people's vulnerability in order to sell products or sell services that people don't need. That is my big concern. But again, as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. All right, lots of products as usual launching this week. Hello, Editing Jen here. I completely missed a very important release because it was actually launching as I was filming What's Up in Makeup, but I wanted to put it in. I could not let it go another week. The fabulous and amazing Teresa Is Dead has collabed with Lethal Cosmetics on an eyeshadow palette called Lethal Is Dead. It is such a cute name. Love it. Along with 3 gel eyeliners. I'll link the pre-order down below. Congratulations, Teresa. Mwah. It was only a matter of time before a brand was smart enough to collaborate with her. I picked up the palette, cannot wait to use it, could not let it go by, had to insert it, but now let's get into the things that I did know about when I filmed. Starting off with Dose of Colors and Daisy and Donald Duck collaboration. It's something I just never conceptualized a Daisy and Donald Duck makeup collection, but here we are. It is a 5-piece collection. You can get all of them for $103. Individual products range from $14 to $39. There's an eyeshadow and bronzer palette, a velvet mousse liquid lipstick, lip gloss, lip liner, and lashes. I am not emotionally attached to Donald and Daisy Duck. Are you emotionally attached to them? Would you buy makeup because it has them on it? That's just not personally for me. ColourPop, as usual, has launched a large collection of products. This week it is the Lush Life collection. You can get the full set for $72. There's 10 items all together. I can't deny this is a real cute collection. It really is. It's a beautiful collection. I love all the bright colors. It's so summery. I love the design of the packaging. It is incredibly beautiful. I would imagine they're going to sell a lot of this collection, but you know, it's just one of those things like, how much makeup do we really need? Like, is this different enough from the other things you own? I don't know, but if I was new to makeup and I didn't have a whole lot of stuff, this is definitely a collection I'd be interested in. Popping over to Sephora, we have a new launch from Fenty, the Gloss Bomb Heat Universal Lip Luminizer and Plumper. It's $22. And as always with lip plumpers, I like to look at the ingredient list and see what they have in there that's plumping. For this particular product, it's hot pepper extract. Hot pepper extract may stimulate blood flow, which may cause a temporary plumping. It's a thing. There's also ginger root oil in here, so I'm not sure if that's contributing to the plumping as well. I honestly don't know, but yeah. That's what it is. So if you're interested in putting hot pepper juice on your lips and getting a little glow while you're at it, there's a new product for you. New product from Bare Minerals. It seems to be a pressed version of their loose original mineral veil setting powder. There's 2 shades available, translucent and sheer tan. They say it extends makeup wear with a soft matte finish and reduces the look of pores over time. I don't really get the pores over time thing, but I will say that the original loose one is one of my favorite setting powders of all time. So hopefully the pressed version is just as good. Also at Sephora, the Danessa Myricks Balm Contour is now available. There's 8 shades. I've heard such wonderful things about Danessa Myricks products, but I've never tried any. I really need to jump into it at some point. These next products get the Hokey Award of the week, and we're going to be talking about Sephora's new brushes. There is a seaweed infused brush collection as well as a charcoal infused brush collection. The sets are $42 each, and I want to know how. I want to know how are these brushes infused with these things in a way that it's going to get to my skin? In my opinion, I don't think this is real. I think that this is a marketing gimmick that maybe, yeah, they have it infused in the products, but if you wash it even one time, the stuff's gonna come out of the brushes. It's not like it's slowly putting them onto your face when you're doing your makeup. I honestly don't think these are gonna do anything. I would say if you want seaweed on your face or if you want charcoal on your face for absorbing oil, seaweed is antioxidant, get it in skincare, not in the brushes. 2 things launching at both Sephora and Ulta, the Bare Minerals Mineralist eyeshadow palettes, 3 colorways, 6 pans, they're $32 each. I honestly feel like Bare Minerals would do so much better if they upgraded their packaging a little bit, kind of like the Rare Beauty ones. I have this out, like, I feel like Bare Minerals could do something like this and they would do much better than like the cardboard packaging. I feel like at their price point and their level of bouge, I feel like they should like go with something like this and they would sell a lot more product. That's just my opinion. And then also launching at both places, the Tartelette Juicy palette. We have a new Tartelette palette, my friends. 12 shades of rosy tones, $39. You know, my makeup collector soul wants to poo-poo this and be like, you know what, rosy tones were like 2018, like what are we doing? But at the same time, I do know that a lot of people love rosy tones and that people will probably really like this palette. Specifically at Ulta, a lot of drugstore price launches, starting with Milani Color Fetish Nude Lipsticks coming in 6 shades, $8.99 each. They did send me the color versions of those lipsticks and I really like them a lot. I'm actually wearing one as a mixer today. It's a really comfortable formula. I highly recommend this formula. It's really, really nice. Also, new foundation from Maybelline, the Instant Age Rewind Instant Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup, $12.99. And this is the kicker. It only comes in 5 shades, but this is why. They say, quote, perfected glow that primes, conceals, highlights an even skin tone with a light coverage. And they say that it is a self-adjusting shade that blends into the skin tone, and that's why I guess they don't have that many shades, because it is so light coverage. So it looks like you crank it up like their concealer and the product comes out of the sponge, which I think is kind of cool. They also mentioned that the product's protected with an antimicrobial system so that I guess because you can't wet the sponge, it says specifically you're not supposed to wet it and you're just supposed to wipe off the excess product with a tissue. So I would imagine you would probably want to go through this relatively quickly so that the sponge doesn't grow too much bacteria, but they say it's an antimicrobial system, so I don't know. Another big collection from Makeup Revolution, the Neon Heat collection, another really pretty collection, 3 9-pan shadow palettes with really interesting color stories. They're $8 each. There's a Limitless eyeshadow palette, $27, it's 25 bucks. The colored liquid eyeliner, we're trying that again. I feel like colored liquid eyeliner never takes off. It takes off for like a short period of time with very specific people, but it never becomes like a thing. There's 4 shades, pink, yellow, blue, and purple. Those are $7 each. And then the Dynamic Face Palette, 4 shades available, $9 each. Outer packaging, super cute. It looks like a tin and it's got the little swirls on it. So that's where I feel like Bare Minerals needs to go. If Makeup Revolution can do it, I feel like Bare Minerals should be able to do something closer to this. And then quite a few new products from Essence, but they don't seem to be related to each other. It's not like a collection. Let's start with the Lip Care Booster Lip Peeling. Okay, it's $2.99, but it looks like a regular lip balm, and what they're touting is avocado oil for moisturizing. So I don't know where they're getting the lip peeling thing. Almost like they're biting off a concept from K-Beauty about like peeling masks and stuff, but there's no like peeling happening. I don't know. That's really weird to me. There's also the What the Fake Plumping Lip Filler, $4.99. Now this touts hyaluronic acid, which should plump your lips some as far as like your skin. It should make your skin plump a little bit, but without any hot peppers. So for me, that's a bonus. This is definitely my favorite name of a product for this week. The Don't Stop Believin' palette. But they put on their Out in the Wild palette. Why does it say Out in the Wild on the packaging when they have such an epic name? Don't Stop Believing. Why? Why did they do that? I don't know. Maybe they thought about it later and just added on to the title on Ulta's website. I don't know. Come on, Don't Stop Believing. Such a great idea. $10.99. It's available at Ulta right now. All right, PR or purchase of the week. First is a purchase. It's not makeup related, but I have to show you. I got an Alexis. If you've never seen Schitt's Creek, I highly recommend. It's not something you want to watch around the kids, but highly recommend. Very lighthearted, fun. They let the characters be happy, which is unusual, and it's just a great show. So I wanted to show you my Alexis. And also I have some PR to show you. I was able to go get PR this week, so lots to show you with that. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. Over on Instagram, I swatched all of these. I got the Sydney Grace Temptalia palettes in the mail from Sydney Grace. Thank you so much for sending these over. When I announced these when they launched, I was a little confused by the color stories because they did look like they were kind of a similar color story where they had, you know, greens and reds and blues blues, and it's like, I wasn't quite sure about it, and people were telling me that the reason why is that some of them are meant for deeper skin tones, some of them are meant for lighter skin tones, and what I learned when I got them was that they have 3 that are for light skin tones, and then they have 3 different ones that are more geared toward deeper skin tones. So they sent me the light ones. On my eyes today is the Quintessence palette. It looks like this. I have put this Parallax shade kind of all over my lid and in my crease a bit, and then I used Sirius Starlight and Orion Nebula on my lid. That's what's going on here. Remember a couple weeks ago I was like, help me with red eyeshadow. This is my attempt. How did I do? I'm working on it. I'm learning. On my lower lash line, I have Umbra, a little bit of Reaching Zenith, and then Sirius Starlight in the inner corner there. And I like the way my eye look came out. I think it's fun. If you're looking for a high quality indie brand to purchase from, Sydney Grace has never steered me wrong. Again, this is the first time I've used any of these palettes. I just used this one, so I can't like fully vouch for the entire collection, but so far so good. I also got a lovely PR package from Kylie Cosmetics. They do have their Pride box available right now that I wanted to mention that they sent over. The products that I chose to use were actually products outside of the Pride collection. I used on my face today, this glowy like gold highlight is their Star Powder in Audrey. And let me just show you this packaging. I've never seen this on packaging before, in that they have like this little plastic door that's really cute to kind of keep it not messy and keep all the product inside. There wasn't a ton of kick up when I used it, but still, I just think that's a really nice little touch there. And also there's the mirror in there. I just really like that packaging a lot. And then on my lips today, I put this on and I was like, I kind of wanted a little more red, but it was very nice to put on. This is the Hydra Matte in Everything Nice. I'm just gonna swatch it on my hand so you can see kind of where I was. And I didn't really like that with this look, or else if I was wearing a different shirt, I probably would have just kept this. It's kind of reminds me a little bit of the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick formula. It dries down, but it wasn't uncomfortable and it wasn't sticky. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna have to try this a little bit more and keep you posted on that. But I did want to make it a little more red, so I did use this Milani. This is the fetish one that I was talking about earlier. This is in the shade Seduce. So those were the 2 that I mixed in order to get what I've got on my lips today. So that's what that is. That mix there is what I've got on my lips. And I really like the way it feels. The combo is fantastic. 3 notable sales this week mentioned in our Hunters group. We have the Jouer Kiss 'em Goodbye sale, 60% off select products over there. Sigma up to 70% off site-wide. Highly recommend going to go check that out. As you know, I recently did a collab with Sigma. I'm not sure if that's on sale, but I would imagine that it is. So definitely go check that out if you're interested. And then the Milani Final Fix sale, 20% off sale items with code FINALFIX21, but that one does end tonight. And finally, our artist shout out of the week. Thank you to Jen M again for suggesting this one. I appreciate it. This is Kat Legaspi. Okay, all right. Rainbow Kites. How adorable is this one? The lashes, I feel like, really set this one off. I also love the dimension in the kites that are painted on with that more simplistic rainbow. I just love that contrast there. And I also love how she kept her lips simple so that we could really focus on the other parts of the look. Really love that. The second look is a sunflower skull. And you know, we've all seen a bunch of skulls with makeup. I've personally never seen a sunflower skull. This is so cool. I especially like the leaves going toward the mouth to kind of look like teeth, and how she faded out the sunflowers on her neck a little and then sharpened them on her face. I don't know, just really neat effect there. And finally, a look I have never seen anything like this. This is called Hooked. My favorite part of this is actually the bait, the little jewels there and the little highlight behind them. Just so cool. And of course, the fish is incredible, but I also love that eye look she paired with it. Like, what? What are you doing? Like, how? Like the minds of these people that are able to make these looks just blows my mind. I love it. So I will leave Kat's Instagram down below in case you'd like to follow. And that, my friend, was What's Up in Makeup this week. Of course, thank you to our fabulous What's Up in Makeup Facebook hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you so much for taking time out of your week to help with the show. I really, really appreciate it. Our chat today will be at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Hopefully you can join us. If you can't, it is no problem at all. I know we're dealing with time zones and religious services and things like that. You can always catch it on the replay by going to your subscription feed. It should be there. If you are not subscribed though, you can go over to my channel page and then you can click on the video titled Live Chat. Thank you again so much for watching. I appreciate you more than words could ever express, and mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon.